Hi everyone, it's FedEx delivery number 2 and this is even bigger than the first one. Let's dive in. Okay, so here's everything that was in the box. I've got another one of these cool boxes. This one doesn't have the sticker on. My last one did, even though it was inside of a box. And then I have all of these things here. So let's start with this little package. So let me start off by saying this order includes things for 4 people, although one person only got one tiny thing, but the rest of us got a few things. So, oh my goodness, we have lots of weeks here. Look at these. And then I had these from last time as well. The yellow one that I added the cover on cover to from the Opanshu Usagi, and then the Take a Look one as well. So those are my weeks that I got originally, and now we've got 4 more. Look at this beautiful pastelness, so pretty. So these 2 are mine. Yes, I do have 4 weeks now, which makes a month. And then these are for my friends. So I've been told that I'm allowed to unbox them all for you, take them out of their packets to show you what they look like. So I'm going to do that, but I'll start with mine since they're mine and I don't mind wrecking the plastic. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. So this one is the pale blue green paper series and our little booklet as usual. And oh yeah, it does feel like paper. That's so cool. So it's thick, much thicker than the cousin cover, but it feels like paper, and hopefully you can see it looks like paper. It's supposed to be sparkly. I'm not sure I can really see the sparkle in this light, and I've never been able to see it on camera, but I can definitely see like a textured, it's not textured, but it looks like texture. It's pretty cool. So it has a gold 2024 and a gold on the spine as well. And it's lovely. So we have our pocket as usual. We have our bookmarks as usual, and everything else is just the same. So let's open the other 3. This is the lavender. The name of the color is lavender. And this one is a fabric cover, which these 2 are as well. This one is a bit different, but the yellow is a standard fabric. And I really like the fabric ones. They're great. They open up very easily, and yeah, they're just really nice. So I might leave them to the side and we'll open the other 2 as well. I'll start with the red. This one is called Sweet Apple, and this is for my friend Gina. Of course, she gets the pocket and the brochure as well. And now here's the beautiful red. It's so nice. I contemplated getting the red. It has gold embossing for the 2024 and then blind embossing on the spine. It's very nice. So that's the red. And then the pink one is for my friend Jill. This color is divine. I wish it was available in the fabric covers, but this is a week's mega, and it's also a sneaker, and it's called Raspberry, the color. So let's open this one up for Jill. Now the sneaker is a bit different to the others. We get the brochure and a bit of paper there as well, and then inside here we should get, they're still in the packet. Okay, so inside here we also get these little stickers. They're sticky tabs that you can use as bookmarks, because this doesn't come with bookmarks. It is a more cardboard style cover. It's not this harder cover. It's like a laminated cardstock. Oh, it feels so good. It says 2024 mega there, and let's see, no year on the spine, and you can see the binding in there that's like the cousin binding. So the other difference is this one is just a bit smaller all the way around, as you can see. So it doesn't have that overhang of the cover. So you can see here the cover is flush with the pages. So this is the exact same, the cover is the same size as the pages inside of here as well. And this one is a mega, so that means we get 217 grid pages at the back, as opposed to the standard where we get, I think it's 73 pages at the back. So I just thought what I would do, show how all these colors compare with each other. So you can see there this beautiful range. Oh my goodness, they're so gorgeous. And I'll have some cover on covers for these as well to show you later. So I really love how vibrant that red is. These two are actually, you know, in the same family. They would go very nicely together. And then I think these go quite nicely together as well. They're very nice. Oh, I love the weeks. So my package will be these ones. And these have some very serious plans for me for 2024. So those are the Weekses. Probably my favorite planner. I mean, that's a tough call, isn't it? But I do very much love the Weeks. Okay, let's see what's next. All right, I'm going to do this one next because I'm desperate to see what it looks like. I've watched all the unboxings, of course, so have I seen an unboxing? I don't think I've seen one because today's only October 6th. I placed the order on October 1st, which was the day that the One Piece was launched, and I had everything else in my cart. Oh my goodness, in my cart ready to go, and I checked out within 2 minutes of the launch time. And today's October 6th, so it's come in 5 days, which is just spectacular, from Japan to Melbourne. So this is the One Piece magazine collaboration in A5, and oh, it looks stunning already. Let's get it out of this dust bag. I love that it comes in a dust bag. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. So this is called the 1000 Sunny Logbook in A5 size. I have the black in the A6 size. Oh, it's gorgeous. Look at this. So stunning. Okay, let's open it up properly. Take out this cardboard. Okay, and we have our little bookmarks as well, protected there. And you can see we've got black and red bookmarks to match the black and red bag. On the A6 black cover, these are red and white, and the bag was red and white as well. It's gorgeous, it really is. So we've got the beautiful map in the background, and it goes all the way through. It's lining the entire back part. So it's underneath here, for example, it's under there, and it's in there as well. And then we have our card pockets down the side. I haven't bought an A5 cover in so long, it's quite different. I mean, I did buy the little gifts, I must say. But we have our little life book card there. We have this little piece of the map here. It's so cute. It tells you about the collaboration between One Piece magazine and Hobonichi, a variety of items that make it your adventuring companion on your voyage called life. Now it has this embossing in the leather here of number 2, which I'm assuming it's the second ship. And then here in the pocket is this fantastic embossed illustration with the characters there on the ship, and it's got the original Go Merry ship on this one here. And then on the front cover, the little logo here is the 1000 Sun one. I'll just take that little plastic off. So it's the second ship, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm happy to be corrected on this one. We also have here some gold embossed writing that says sailing through the dangers of 1,000 seas, shining happily like the sun, and then the copyright there for the artist. It's just beautiful, and this is natural leather. It's going to patina over time. I'm a bit sad that it will, because I do love the color like it is. I mean, I do love patinaed leather, but when it's so creamy and beautiful, I kind of would prefer it to stay that way. But I get it, and it's also such a nice journey as well to watch it aging. There is a back pocket, which is not the map. It is lined, and it goes to about there. a bit of plastic on there. It goes through to about there. So this is Divine, and it's going to house my cousin for work, which I bought in my previous order. I've put it inside of a Midori Codex cover, so you can see it's got extra space there. And let's just make sure it fits in here. Yes, it does. And my plan is to not put it in the other side. Most likely, I want to cover this with something cool. And it's very cool, actually. I can't wait to do it. And there we have it. That's my work planner. Oh, it's so beautiful. I'm in love with it. Pen loop, I mentioned, it's teeny tiny, so it's the clip pen loop, not the pen loop, which is totally fine with me. I'm very happy with the clip pen loop. Okay, let's keep moving. So in here, I have a ton of accessories and things. Oh, and something else. Let's open it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So many things. Okay, we've got 2 of the blind bags here. I think there's only 2 planners in here that get that. We've got some books here, which I'll come back to. So we've got a couple of page keepers here. It looks excessive, doesn't it? So my friend Jill asked for one of these, and I got 3 for all of the weeks that I have. Do have another 1 or 2. I think just 1 actually. I think I gave 1 to Trish last year, but I do have another 1 of these, and I'll have 4 weeks, so that makes perfect sense to me. And then Jill got 1 for the cousin. I've never seen it before, how big the cousin one is. So just to compare them there, I'll show you that. But I will open one to show you how it works, just in case you don't know. I'm sure you do. So this is called a page keeper, and it's a very simple piece of plastic with an elastic on it. The elastic is yellow, and it's very simple. If you have a cover on cover for a cousin or a weeks, or even the A6, you can pop this inside of that cover, that pocket in the back cover, and then if you wanted to save this page, you just pop that in there, and then that page is always saved for you. You can move that from your whatever week you're on. But what I like to use it for is to keep the whole planner closed. So I don't use a closure on here. I don't wrap it or anything. I do have the rivet bands, but I just find them a bit cumbersome because this is attached and I don't have to worry about losing it. When I'm in the planner, I just put it on the back so I have free access to the whole thing, and it stays fixed in there. It doesn't come out, and that works super, super well. So that's how the page keeper works. And so I got 3 of them to set me up for next year. All right, so Jill asked also for a couple of pencil boards. Here's one of them, the A6 in the navy, and there'll be another one in that box as well, I suspect. So that's the pencil board, and she got that for her A6 planner. So I'm not going to open this because it's not resealable, and I'd rather she open that herself. So Jill, enjoy this one when you're opening it. It's the English planner with the black cover, and it's got the 4mm grid as opposed to the 3.7 in the Japanese versions. And it's a great planner. It was my first planner I ever used from Hobonichi, and I just loved it. I've had one every year. This is my first year without it, and that's weird, but look what we have here. So I'll come back to this, but first of all, this is the first time I've bought one of these photograph holders. So this is pretty cute, right? It's just a hard plastic cover. It's got a photograph written on it in this little orange box here. And then it's just plastic sleeves that are top loading that you can pop stickers or ephemera in. And for me, I thought it would be good for ephemera, and I'll chuck it in the back of the planner, most likely in my creative journal or my happy mail journal, whatever we're deciding to do next year. So I thought that was a cute option to have. I also got these mini envelopes, which is the first time getting these as well. They were pretty inexpensive, and I like using envelopes as ephemera, or to hold ephemera in journaling. So let's take a look at them. They're just teeny tiny envelopes. They're all the same, so I'll just grab one. They've got a little flap at the top that you can fold over, and it's just a little envelope. Nothing too fancy, but I just thought it was cute. Imagine washi tape over it, collaging, all that sort of stuff, and then having something coming out of the top of there. Most likely I'd put it in the planner this way, maybe fold this back down on itself. Whatever, I think it's a cute addition and I'm looking forward to using those. All right, this is what I've been so excited to see. This is the Liberty Fabrics Emma and Georgina Hon. Obviously, obviously, I'm not sure if it's obvious or not. This is a Japanese version. The A6 English covers aren't coming out until November 1st. But I am totally okay with the Japanese version, and I'll show you. So we've got this little belly band here. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. And it comes with a pencil board, which we'll come back to. Oh, it's gorgeous, isn't it? It has 2024 here in gold embossing. The pattern is beautiful. So on the website, it looks very kind of bright. These greeny yellow colors looked a little neon to me, and I wasn't too sure, but then I saw some videos of unboxings and it did look much more muted, as it does here in my hands. Oh, it's so nice. I've never had a Liberty Fabrics before, I'm pretty sure. And it feels so good. So we've got 2024 here embossed in gold, the little Hon logo here on the bottom of the spine, and then on the back we have Hobonichi in gold as well. So let's have a look inside. The end papers, we have Hon here. It usually has Hobonichi inside of here, or Hobo actually, and it's pale, whereas this is a darker color. So it's the reverse of the colors here. And let's have a quick look through. I'm not going to go through the whole thing because I'm sure you've seen it 100 times. Or if you're like me, probably 700 times, because I've watched so many videos, all in Japanese. Again, I don't mind. This is going to be my personal journal, so I may not use much of the front pages. I'm really just going to use it to write in. And when I say personal journal, I mean private. I'm just going to have this next to my bed and just write what I want to write in here. If you didn't know, the monthlies start in December of 2023 and they go through to March of 2025 to there. And it has the year written here on the side so that you can, for those new years, new months, so you can make sure you know that you're in the right month, or the wrong month as it were. So then after the monthlies, we have our turning the page to a new year, and then we move straight into the dailies, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful, it's so pretty. And it has different colors per month. So January is this browny orange, and then we move into the olivey brown, purple, pink, etc, etc. And I never really realized, but the grid changes color as well. So the grid here is red, the grid here is blue, here is purple, etc. So we'll have a look at these back pages. We've got some grid pages at the back, which I actually have never used before. There's quite a few actually. There's 12 grid pages. We have our timetable here, our graph paper, our favorites, the My 100. I don't read Japanese, but this says an interview with myself, only because I've watched so many videos of the English version. We've got some desserts here, all in Japanese. I can't remember what these pages were. Oh, that looks cool. And then just some other pages at the back as well. And right at the back, some addresses, personal notes, and your serial number for your planner. So this one opens flat, which is great. And I'm absolutely in love with it. It's so pretty. Oh, the pencil board. Let's have a look at that as well while we're here. Wasn't quite sure what this would be like. So clear pencil board, a ruler down the side, and good for a straight edge. Plus the graph is pretty cool. And we've got the pen clip pen loop on the side as well. And that's kind of a blue navy kind of plastic. And the grid here is plastic. Grid here is blue as well. And that would just go in here and provide us with a little pen loop if we wanted it. Got the little card about Liberty Fabrics in Japanese and in English. And of course it comes with the brochure as well. That's my Hon, and I'm really excited about it. It's so pretty. Okay, what do we have next? More accessories. Oh my goodness, this looks like fun. So many pens. So we got 4 weeks, didn't we? Yeah, 4 weeks. So a pen for each of those weeks. We've got a pen for my Hon, a pen for the English planner, and there must be something else in the box as well for the last one. So we've got some cute things here. This is the Fusion tape. You can see there's 2 pinks. One's for me, one's for my friend Trish, and she also got the orange. This is the same thing, but in orange. So I'm not going to open the orange one, but I am going to open the pink one and have some fun. So I've added these to my order for Trish, and some colored pencils. Oh my goodness, so influenced by James Burke. All right, so this tape looks pretty cool. It looks like MT tape. It's very smooth. It has a cutter. And let's see. You can take the piece that you want. Cuts very easily and sticks pretty well. Cool. It's quite fluoro as well, which is awesome. So that's the pink one, and then we also have the orange one that Trish has as well. So just thought I'd try that this year. And now I have these colored pencils. So I have a massive box of color pencils, like, I don't know, 160 of them I think there are. And I thought I'd get this little set. It's relatively inexpensive, and it's uni, so Mitsubishi pencils, so they must be all right. And yeah, as I said, James from James Luke Burke Creative has bought this set as well. So it says push here. Oh, okay. And that just popped. Oh, it is connected. That's fantastic. Tells you the name of the colors, although they're pretty simple. And they're just nice little colored pencils, easy for travel. So yes, I just thought I'd grab these. A nice little addition to the planner bag. Fantastic. Okay, we've got 2 blind bags here, but I'm going to wait and see what else is in this box, just in case there's another 1 or 2 in here. Oh my goodness, opening the box. Oh right, yeah, there's another one. I thought there would be. Let's grab all of our goodies. So many things. All right, so another pen, and we've got, let's have a look at the books first. So first up is a cousin, the same as the one I just showed you. This is for my friend Jill. She ordered a cousin. And then I got the day free. I've never had a day free before, so I thought it was high time I tried one. And I think I have a good use for this for next year. I think this is going to be my Happy Mail book. Because at the moment I'm kind of doing it inside of my creative journal, but I don't really want it dated, and I think I wanted to do it in A5 because currently I'm in A6, and Happy Mail stuff is often big. So anyway, stay tuned for my final decision on what I use everything for. But this is my first time seeing one in the flesh. The blue is very blue, let's say. That's okay. All right, let's look inside. Day free, yearly calendars here, our tracker calendars here. And then same as the other book, we go from December through to March of 2025. Then we have straight into these blank pages. We have the Japanese quotes at the bottom and the pages are numbered. 1, 2. How many pages do we have? 170 something? 171 pages. And then some of those similar pages at the back. Serial number there. We've got addresses, gifts, the yearly chart. Not sure what they are. The sweets are here, and the My 100 and the interview with myself, and the graph paper and the favorites. So it's quite a bit thinner. Let's grab the cousin out of here. It's quite a bit thinner than the cousin, as you can see. And I think that's good. So Happy Mail is not going to be every day of the year. I mean, sometimes it's every day, but it shouldn't be, and it generally isn't every day of the year. So I think having it smaller is good. And also I'll be able to bulk that up as well with all the stuff I chuck in there. So Happy Mail and ephemera, I should say, not just Happy Mail. Happy Mail and ephemera from everyday life is going to go in that book. Okay, so onto this package. All right, so onto this set. Take this stuff out the middle. So here is Jill's other pencil board. She got the A5 for her cousin. So she has the A5 and the A6 in the matching navy with pink. So this little today's sign says pink here. And they are navy on the back from memory. I think I have one of these. I'll just be a bit delicate since it's not mine. Oops, I tore it. Sorry, Jill. Sorry. Oh dear. I was trying my best. Okay, so it's plain navy on the back. It has a pink Hobonichi and the 2 pink dots there, which split the thing into 3, split the pencil board into 3. All right, I'm very sorry for the mess I've made of this packaging. Okay, so that's Jill's 2 pencil boards. Now, I also got the railway map. Now, you don't live in Japan, Desley, I hear you say. This is so true. I live in Melbourne. And you know what? If they had a Melbourne map, I would probably have bought that instead. But they don't. They have a Japan map, which I totally understand. But I wanted to make something out of this. A couple of years ago, I bought the small version. This is the large version. A couple of years ago, I bought the small version, which is, well, it's A6 size, so half of this. And it wasn't big enough for what I wanted. So I'll tell you all about it in a video where I try to make whatever it is I was going to make. And yes, I think that is going to be cool. All right, so we're down to all the covers and the cover on covers. So many things in here. Let's just start with the outside one. You can all see we've got the lilac A5 cover. This cover is called Violets, and as you can see, it's a beautiful violet or lilac on the front, and then it's this soft grayish brown on the inside. It's actually very lovely. And Jill purchased as well the Lights in the Distance cover to go over the top. So I won't deprive her of doing that herself, but you can imagine putting this beautiful thing on the violets. This purple in here will be picked up. It's going to look really lovely. She also purchased the Familiar Sights cover as well, just to have a little something extra. And so that one will also look good on there. So it's always good to have choices, I think. That's my favorite part about Hobonichi. So this is clear. If you didn't know, it's a clear cover. And I'm going to have to look at it because I need to see it. Sorry, Jill, I just have to see it. I'm just going to be very gentle. So that is going to go over that lilac and look so pretty. Oh my goodness, this cat. Oh, okay, it's fabulous. It's like I was never here. All right, so there's those two covers and the violets cover, I should say. So she also grabbed the plain cover as well. She can never have too many of those. And let's see what's next. I have here my cover for the Hon. Have you seen that going on a planner before? I'm sure you have. I have. I've watched so many videos. Okay, here's the Hon cover. Let's grab my Hon. How excited am I to have this book in my hands. So this inside part is actually frosted. Feels wrinkled actually. Cover actually feels a bit wrinkled. So I'm not sure if it'll stay like that. And I mean the plastic cover, not the Liberty Fabrics. The fabrics is beautiful. So there we go. It's a very good fit. Little bit of space here maybe. If I push that all the way to the side, there is a little bit of space there. But it's quite flexible, I assume. It feels like it's quite flexible, so it will grow with the planner. Yeah, it's weird that it's a bit wrinkled. Can you see those bubbles? Not sure if you can see the bubbles here. Which I don't love, but I mean, let's not be too pedantic. It's just going to protect the fabric, and I may or may not use it all the time. I'm not sure. I'll see how those bubbles go, but I do really like the texture of the cover itself of the Liberty Fabrics. So I bought the plastic cover just in case I wanted to use it. A couple more things here. I've got two A6 cover-on covers because I have so many A6 books these days. So we got a weeks cover for my friend Gina. So she's going to put her red weeks inside of this plastic cover. They're so good at protecting our weeks. And I got myself the Familiar Sights cover, which is going to go on to probably this lilac weeks, most likely. Let's do the setup video in the future to tell you where that's going to go, but I've just remembered, I had forgotten I bought this, so I've looked at Jill's. I've opened Jill's when I could have just opened my own. Sorry, Jill. So there's that one. And one last thing, this was a last minute addition to the cart, like very last minute. I was only in there for 2 minutes in the in the shop, but I bought the Liberty Fabrics Hollyhocks cover. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. Oh, it's so nice. I wasn't sure. The same with the Hon, right? I wasn't sure if the colors were super neon, and they're not. They actually are nice and subdued. And the same happened when I watched videos of this little guy. I wasn't sure how it was going to look in real life either. And it is beautiful, just beautifully subdued. So nice. It's really lovely. It does have a lot of wrinkling here, but it feels pretty loose. I wonder if that would just work its way out as time goes on. The fabric goes all the way through the pocket there. And then inside's this beautiful kind of muted sage green, greeny gray. It's really lovely. And again, we have the Liberty Fabrics note in there. Same pocket configuration as usual in an A6. And we have our green bookmarks that have the little dark green toggles on them. They're really nice. Look at them against the planner and against the front. So pretty. So this is what I got one of those cover-on covers for. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty perfect. I love it. It's just a bit wrinkled on the spine, but I don't think that's a problem. I think that's going to be fine. Okay, that's that. What we're left with is these 3 blind bags. Now, I think one of these is mine for my Hon. One is Jill's for her cousin, and one is Jill's for her A6 Techo planner. So I'm only allowed to open one of these. Let's see, which one will I open? I already have the blue onigiri one. What I really want is the pretzel. All right, let's see. Oh my goodness, it's the pretzel. Oh, that's so funny. So here's the onigiri and here's the pretzel. How lucky am I getting the two that I wanted? I'm desperate to know what's in here, but I'm not going to. I'm going to let Jill open those herself. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. I've heard so many people say that how small they are, and some people are actually a bit annoyed at how small they are. It tells you on the website what size they are, and that they are meant to be a mini version of their main tote, their paper tote. But you can fill. Imagine how many lollies you can fit in here, or sweets if you're not Australian. Anyway, I think they're great. So I'll leave these two for Jill. Jill, tell me which ones you get. I'm desperate to know. I've only got those two that I've shown, so I haven't seen the day or the how are you. So I wonder what's in here. All right, I'm not going to show you the pen. I think you've all seen the pen before. It's very pretty this year. I quite like it. And we'll have to, I'll divide all these up amongst the people who they belong to. I think we should get everything together for a group shot. Let me arrange things. All right, so I'm just going to organize everything into the groups of who owns what, but I'm also going to bring in what I bought last order as well. This is my second order if I didn't say that already. Yeah, so I'll show you what I got, and then I'll show you what was for the other people as well. All right, there's the massive, absolutely massive 2024 haul from Hobonichi. Not all mine, so this front section is mine. If you can see over here, we have the A5 little gifts. We've got my A5 one piece. I've got the Anone Amina Pahonen A6 cover, the Hollyhocks A6 cover, which I've now put inside of a plastic cover on cover. I've got the little Opanchu pencil case there, my photo album, my envelopes, and my page keepers here, my pencils, my Liberty Fabrics Hon. Under here we have my little gifts A6 cover on cover. I have my Manga and I small drawer pouch, my Day Free, my Familiar Sights cover on cover for the weeks, and then my pale blue green, my lilac, my yellow, and my Take a Look weeks. And my train map, my Opanchu Usagi yellow A6 cover in there as well. That's my collection, as well as my little blind bags here too. At the back here, I've got Jill's weeks and Gina's weeks, and then I've got Jill's cousin, as well as her A6 and her pencil boards, and then Jill's A5 cover, her two A5 cover on covers, and her cousin page keeper. We've got all of our pens, and then over here we've got Trish's little fusion tapes as well. Where's my fusion tape? Here's my fusion tape in the middle. I think that's it. Oh my goodness, it's so much. Quick question before I go. I don't know who's still here, but I put my Eric Sean Tan cover on cover on top of my Anone because it's the only one I had. I have bought a clear cover now, but tell me what you think of the combo of Eric and the Anone. Have I ruined the effect of the gorgeous planner by putting this on the front, or do you like it? I actually quite like it. It's grown on me quite a lot. I think it looks pretty cute, but I would love to hear what you think. All right, so if there's anything that you've missed, ask me. If there's anything from the first haul, for example, the little gift stuff, then I'll link the other video for you to watch so you can see my first unboxing. What's your favorite thing here? Do I know what my favorite thing is? I'm very much in love with my 4 weeks, my month here. And I can't wait to show you how I'm going to use these, and also can't wait to put the covers on these. I have some other covers that I have in the cupboard that I want to show you. So I'll set all those up properly on camera. I'm loving these two actually, and sort of regretting that I don't have them, but I don't think I don't think the mega is for me at the moment. I don't need all the empty pages in the back. So it wasn't really worth me getting it. But if they did this color in the fabric covers, 100% on board with that option. I'm excited to try Day Free for the first time. I'm loving my little My Manga and I pouch. I absolutely adore the little gift stuff. And this is beautiful. The Hon is so cool. Can't wait to try that out. Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff to play with here, but I have mapped out what I want to use all my books for 2024. And you may notice I don't have many actual books here. I've got my 4 weeks. I've got my Day Free and my cousin. Oh, under here is a cousin as well. Yeah, there's a cousin. So I've got my Day Free, my 4 weeks, and my cousin, and my Hon. So those are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books that I have. But I'm actually going to use some Midori books for some of my journals next year. And what I'm actually doing is setting myself up for the years to come. So the reason I'm using Midori, I'm using notebooks. I could have got Hobonichi notebooks, but I really like the Midori notebooks for like just a normal grid notebook. And what I want to use those for is journals where I'm not contained to the year. So they're things that I know I'm not going to fill up a whole book in 1 year. So I wanted to have something to set something up where it will just be ongoing until I use the book up. So for example, this one is most likely, these two actually are going to be books where it's ongoing. Whatever I use them for, I will continue to use. One actually is going to be a reference book, kind of like bullet journal collections, but a bit more sophisticated than I think. What I want to do is references in terms of the colors for my branding, just to standard things that I need to be able to find quite quickly. And at the moment they're a bit scattered. And I used to put them in ring binders, and I have a ring binder with a lot of that stuff in it. So I want it in a contained book. I actually bought my brother a book years ago. It's a bit like a Weeks, but half the height and much thicker, but the same kind of cover. And yeah, we store in there all of his passwords, like the password for the Wi-Fi router in my house, for example. The passwords for all of his emails and social media and all that kind of stuff. I have to do tech support for my family from afar because I live in Melbourne and they live in Brisbane. Not even Brisbane, they live in far north Queensland. So I have to do tech support from afar. So to have that kind of stuff readily available for me in one place was a game changer. And I think it's useful for me as well. I think I need it for my own personal stuff because at the moment I'm kind of just taking pictures of things on my phone, and then I've got to search through all my screenshots to find them, and it's just madness. So a reference book is something that would just be ongoing. Anyway, more to come in future videos to show you how that's going to go and what I'm going to use everything for. I do hope you stick around to see those. Please subscribe if you're interested. I'd love to have you join the little community here. We do lots of hauls like this one, but also journal with me, planner setups, which is my favorite thing to do, and lots of other things coming in the future as well. I'm really excited for 2024. That's it. I think I'm done. I think I need to go and tell Jill she can come and collect her bits and pieces. I need to post Gina her weeks, and I need to give Trish her tapes. It was kind of a bit nerve-wracking to be ordering for other people, especially for Jill, who was getting a lot of things, and I had to make sure I had everything. But I talked in my first video about my strategy for ordering from Hobonichi store, and because in the first order I wanted to make sure I got the little gift, I only bought the things in the first order that I knew might be at risk of selling out. Everything else, like a cousin and an English planner, I knew those wouldn't sell out. The Day Free, you know, those kind of things. So I could buy them in the second round, and I knew I was going to go back because I wanted this one piece A5 for work. So I knew I was making a second order. So I saved everything up for the second order. Don't worry, I did meet the minimum spend for the first order. But for the second one, I had everything in the cart already because it was already available. In the first order, you couldn't add anything to cart until the time of the sale. So it was a little harder, and that's why things sold out so quickly. Whereas in the second order, everything was available except the one-piece things that were releasing on October 1st. So it was relatively easy. I had my cart full of all of the other things. All I had to do at time of purchase was add the one-piece cover, and then I added this cover last minute as well. I didn't have that in the cart already. I added that at the very last minute. And then I was able to check out and spend all the money and get this order delivered in just 5 days. I'm so impressed with how quick this came. I was actually planning to work from home on Monday so that I could be home when the order arrived, but it came today on Friday instead, and I was at home accidentally today. So it worked out so well, and I was able to open this up for you tonight and be able to enjoy all these beautiful goodies on the weekend. How much fun is that? I can't wait for the weekend to start now and dive into all this beautiful fabulousness. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for everything. What I need to do next is order the Midori books. I've got a couple, but not all of them. And once I do that, I'll be ready to go. I can start some of my setups immediately. And I think the first one is going to be the work planner. I have what I think is a really cool idea for my work planner, and I'm hoping it works out the way I want it to. I really can't wait to do that. I'm very excited. So hopefully you'll come back and experience that with me. It's always a joy to do these things on camera. Okay, I should probably stop rambling. Thank you. Thanks again for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I'd love to hear from you in the comments, whatever you think about these lovely purchases. I will say one more thing. I know this is a lot of stuff, but it's my little passion. I think about this from maybe June onwards. I'm thinking about my future planner lineup, and I save up a little account, especially for all my Hobonichi goodies. My friend Shauna taught me that, and this is what I do for the following year, and it makes me organized. It makes me happy and prepared, and it's just a nice hobby to have this collection of things. I love my little Hobonichi collection. It's just beautiful, and yeah, like I said, it makes me happy. So obviously you don't have to have all these things in your life, but if you don't want to and you can, then you should. It's a joy. All right, guys, thanks so much again. I really appreciate being here, and I'll see you all super soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.